Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Former U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy found out the hard way that you don't break promises to Low Country Congresswoman Nancy Mace. She was one of 8 Republicans to vote to remove McCarthy as Speaker yesterday, joining Democrat Jim Clyburn in rare agreement on an issue, tossing out the Speaker of the House for the first time ever. Mace said McCarthy broke promises to her on legislation related to contraception, gun violence, and balancing the federal budget. She said after the vote, well, it wasn't about ideology, it was about trust and keeping your word. All of the other South Carolina congressmen voted to keep McCarthy. And Senator Tim Scott is a rare visitor to our part of the Low Country, but he's coming here Friday at noon to make a campaign stop at the Corner Perk Cafe in Bluffton. You can visit Eventbrite to score a ticket to the meet and greet. Well, if you were jolted by your cell phone going off Wednesday afternoon at 2:20, well, good. That means the test of the Emergency Alert Network worked. Every TV, radio, and cell phone in the U.S. should have blared out an electronic warning tone, but it was only a test. And those of you over 40 or so will remember the tests on radios and TVs in the past when the system was used for alerts in case of a nuclear attack in the era before cell phones, which was included also in this test. Well, the haze that hovered over the Low Country Tuesday and into Wednesday turns out to be from wildfires in Canada, whose smoke plumes spread over an 800-mile-long, 250-mile-wide area in our part of the country, stretching down the coast from Cape Hatteras into Florida. We missed out on most of the smoke from wildfires earlier in the summer, but didn't miss the recent wildfires in eastern Ontario. Now, Canadian officials say 2023 has been Canada's worst wildfire season ever recorded. Well, a rare sighting Tuesday night along Highway 278 in the Sun City area. Residents carrying flags and wearing red, white, and blue to salute the funeral procession of Marine Corps pilot Lieutenant Colonel Andrew John Metler, who was based at Marine Corps Air Station Buford. The 39-year-old pilot was killed in a training flight crash in August in California. His casket was flown from there to Atlanta, then by hearse to the Low Country under an American flag at the Sun City overpass of Highway 278. Nearly 180 Marines gathered at Saul's funeral home to bestow military honors. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children under the age of 7. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. And if you have a news tip, well, a story idea, or even a cool weather photo, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's check in with Justin Jarrett with an update on sports. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. We stepped out on a limb yesterday and assured you that by the time this segment aired, Hilton Head Prep's girls golf team would have secured another state title with senior star Bridget Wilkie atop the leaderboard. It was a very sturdy limb, totally safe. Wilkie carded a cool 2-under par 70 to finish at 7 under over 36 holes and win by a whopping 16 shots to claim her 3rd consecutive SCISA girls state title. And the Dolphins cruised to their 5th consecutive crown with a 26-shot victory over runner-up Porter-Gaud. Abigail Kell, Alexa Palazzo, and Bella Johnson all finished in the top 20 overall for Hilton Head Prep. John Paul II's Sofie Hannagan finished 12th, and teammate Sydney Folscroft tied for 32nd to cap off the first season for the Golden Warriors girls program. Shifting indoors, Hilton Head High's volleyball team has surged after a slow start in region play, winning its 3rd consecutive Region 7 4A match with a 3-1 victory over visiting May River last night to salvage a season split and jump into 3rd place in the region standings. 2 tough ones left for Hilton Head against James Island and Lucy Beckham as they try to lock down a playoff spot. Buford High also picked up a sweep over rival Battery Creek, but a former Dolphin volleyball star made headlines this week as Fort Valley State junior Leonie McCullough was named the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference Setter of the Week after collecting 99 assists, 12 kills, 7 blocks, and 29 digs across 10 sets to guide the Wildcats to 3 wins, the last 2 against conference rivals. Nice work, Leani. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thank you, Justin. This weather has been absolutely beautiful. Will it continue, Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to finish off this week with some rain and some slightly cooler temperatures. But taking a look at Thursday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy, with Hilton Head having a high 81, a low of 68, Bluffton's going to have a high 83, a low of 66, and Beaufort's going to have a high 83 and a low of 66. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 7:19 and sunset's going to be at 7:04. Looking at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 9:21 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 2:28 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Friday it's going to be cloudy and humid with an afternoon shower, and then it should be clearing up by the evening, highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. Come Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a passing shower in the afternoon. Again, it should be clearing up by the evening, highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. And then come Sunday, it's going to be sunny but chillier in the evening, with the highs only getting into the low 70s and the lows are going to dip down into the 50s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll hear from Principal Clint Austin of Hilton Head Middle School. A lot going on there. Stay tuned.